My name is Elizabeth Griffin, and I came to Trieste in 1993 and started working as an English teacher. For lack of anything else, I didn't know really what to do. And I found my way to the Italian American Association as an English teacher. So I was working at the Italian American Association as a teacher, as I was all other private schools around Trieste. And I think the courses here were really just a lot of fun. They were 2-hour courses, so you could really get involved with the students. And they were longer. I was thinking back, I think they were 30-week courses, meeting 2 hours each time. So, 60-hour courses where you could really get to know students a lot. So, they were fun classes. I can't remember, maybe we were a group of 5 or 6 teachers. I can't remember many children's courses at that time. But there we were in Via Roma 15, in crazy classroom environments with regular blackboards. It was, old school. Nick Carter was there, and he did his Cambridge first certificate preparation. I think he was quite famous for that. He was very, very good. Novella was there, and she was, by the time she left, she was teaching the 3rd generation. That is, young people. She had taught, had been married, had children who had had children. So she was there for the full length of time. And I also think the Italian American Association did pretty well in having very animated and honest-to-good conversation courses that can be difficult to find. They can often be a little monotonous or monotone, but I think the association was very good at, whooping it up. So I came as a teacher, and then as Paolo started getting more and more frail in his role of the consular agent, I think he was called, somehow through the years, he and his wife and the other Novella, the secretary, they had integrated the running of the Italian American Association with their work there in the consular agency. And as the longer I was there, the more involved I got with all 3 of them, and that sort of evolved into being the director of the Italian American Association. But it was just sort of a nonchalant evolution that happened, nothing more. I'm now around the year 2002, when Paolo is starting and the secretaries are starting to bow out altogether. And the American Corner didn't come along until 2007. The American Corner came along with total credit due to a young woman named Elena Carobio, who worked at the Milan Cultural Office, at the Milan Consulate in Milano, and she did everything. She even called and said, you know what, I think the Italian American Association would qualify as an American Corner location. What do you think? So she not only proposed it and did all of the paperwork, she also submitted it. And I remember exactly where I was when I received the phone call from her that we had received the status. It was all very exciting. It was as if we were finally on the map. And even though it didn't solve all of our tremendous financial problems, it would at least be a boost. And at that point, Denise Tecchio had already come on the scene and was an immense organizational support, and moral support. Just a list of appreciation that with Elena Carobio from the consulate in Milan, and then Denise Tecchio coming along and being such a moral and organizational support, and then Caroline Steckley coming in with all of her energy and really just taking over what was something that was about to go bankrupt. I mean, she and the new board are really to credit for turning everything around and making this association a valid financial entity again. I mean, it's really a miracle what they were able to pull off. I'm very grateful for that, because the only thing I think I was able to do was sort of hold on and just be present while the American Corner decision was being made. Just sort of holding on for my life, kind of. So I'm very grateful for the current group. All that they've been able to do to save a sinking ship. And I know that Paolo Bearz and his wife are very grateful as well. I mean, if Paolo were here, his jaw would drop open to see how things have evolved. So I'm just really grateful.